Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm just gonna show you a brief explanation on how tables work in scripts, or a explanation to what I know at this current moment. I'm probably gonna do multiple parts to this video because I might learn more about stuff I can do with tables. So yeah, there's not that much I know that you can do with tables, but I'll just show you what I do know. So let's get started with this. So I don't have a plan on what exactly we're gonna make out of with tables, but I'm gonna start off by making a text box. So I'm gonna insert a screen GUI into starter GUI and then insert a text box. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna press the plus on the screen GUI and insert text button. I'm just gonna make this say something because it just makes me feel like it's proper. So let's see here. What could I do? Alright. Alright, so this is going to be the insert new item. I'm gonna make the say send. So in the text button, I'm gonna insert a local script. I'm gonna do script.parent.mouse button 1 connect function. This pretty much gets when the mouse button 1 is clicked, so the left mouse button, and then once you click on the button with it, and then it'll do the code here. So let's get started making our table. So you can format a table by doing, let's say, local, what should we put? Names equals and then curly brackets. You can format it by either doing it this way, or you can simply keep it in this format. I will show you both formats and how they look. So inside of a table, you can pretty much put a list of stuff. So since I'm gonna be doing names, I'm gonna do like Bob, Jerry, Sam, James. So here's 4 names. So you want to separate each property in a table with a comma. And let me just quickly show you how this would look like if it were formatted differently. If you format it like this, it would just look like this. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just sideways. So you can insert as many as you want inside of a table, but I'm just going to put 4 as a few names. So I'm just going to print these values. So if to get any one of these values, so let me do a print statement. So I'm going to call names and then 1. So pretty much names 1 is getting the first like name inside of this, well, inside of this table. So if I increase this into to 2, then it's going to get the second value inside of this table, which is Jerry. And if I do 3, Sam, and 4, the fourth one, which is James in my case. So you can type in all of these names. So I'm going to do name 1 is, and add on that. And then let's say name 2 is names 2. Oh, wait. Names dot or 2. Name 3 is, just gonna do this for a quick example on how it gets each one. Oh, my bad. Name, name, name 4 is, and then final one, names, and then 4. So I'm gonna put this out of order, so I'm gonna put this at 1, and I'm gonna change this to 1. I'm gonna replace this with, I guess I can make this one 2, the end here. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna make that 2, and I'm gonna make this 4. So I'm gonna show you, once I load up the game, it should print each person's name in the order that I put it using the, or calling the table. As you can see, name 4 is James, name 1 is Bob, name 3 is Sam, and name 2 is Jerry. And if we look here, it's correct. Name 1 is Bob, 2 is Jerry, 3 is Sam, and 4 is James. So every time I press a button, it's just gonna print that up in the place over there. So let's say you want to add a new value into the table. So I'm gonna keep this here, and I'm gonna print the new person's name is, and then we're just gonna do names, and then I'm gonna do 5, so it's gonna get the next value. So to add a new value, you want to do table dot insert, and then you want to put the name of the table. So in this case it's called names, and then you want to put what you want to insert. So what I'm going to insert is up here. I'm going to make a new variable called local to insert, and I'm going to do that's equivalent to script.parent.parent.insert new item. So I'm just going to get the text box, and then I'm going to get the text of the text box, and this is making a variable called to insert, so I can insert that right there. So whatever I put in the text box will be added into the well, table. So it's pretty much the same thing as doing this, and then whatever is inside of the text box. It's pretty much the same thing. So then let's quickly load this up. I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna type in Samuelo, I guess, and send. As you can see, oh, it didn't send the name. Samuelo. Ooh, should probably change this up a bit. I'm just gonna change that to .text. Oh, let's put this in a separate. Actually, let's keep this in the same one. It's fine. Actually, let's add a quick wait. Oh yeah, waits are very useful because sometimes two things being sent at the same time can be weird. Even though code gets read by line down, so it'll read each line going down, sometimes it can glitch out if it's sending them all at the same time, depending on, well, whatever's going on. So I'm just gonna put 3 A's. As you can see, that fixed it. I just had to add a delay. Now it says the new person's name is AAA. I'm gonna put Bobby. Send. Oh wait, I should probably send it again. Oh, it's not sending. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because it keeps adding new values into here, and I'm only calling the 5th one. It's not gonna call the new ones that I add. It's only gonna call the first one that I added. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure if that does. So like, let's say, so I'm calling the 5th value inside of the table, so that would be like if I'm adding something new. So if I add a new one once, so let's say I add Bobby and I press send, it's gonna say Bobby. But if I go into the script and I press the button once more and I type in Tommy, it's gonna send Bobby again, even though we created a new person, because I'm only calling the 5th one, and now that this would pretty much be like this. It would look like this, because this is gonna be the 5th one once I added it into the variable or into the table. So what I'm gonna do to prevent that, so I can change the person's name, is I'm going to remove the new person. So I'm gonna do table dot remove, and then names to insert. So I'm just going to remove the new person's name who I added once it prints it out, so I can add a different person. So let me just quickly run this. If I put 3 A's, I press send. Oh, got an error. I'm a bit like messy with this part. Oh, my bad. You're meant to do number, not the. No, I'm not meant to do the to insert. So I think I got this. Table dot remove string number. I might be doing this part wrong, because I don't usually use remove, so I'm going to try this 5th, because we are calling the 5th one. Let's just give this a quick load up. Let's try 3 A's. As you can see, it says the new person's name is Now I'm going to make it say Bobby. Press send. Now it says the new person's name is Bobby. Now I'll say Jerry. Press send. And once again, it says Jerry. So pretty much all this script is doing is, first it adds a new name, which is whatever the text box's text is. Then it's removing the name after doing these prints. So it's like doing this. It's like adding a new name, so adding Tommy to the table, printing all of this data, and then it's going to remove Tommy from the table, so then we can add a new name like Bobby. So pretty much we can just replace it, I guess, if we're gonna change it. So let's say I'm just gonna write mini, I guess. I'm not sure what to write. Press send. As you can see, it changes every time according to whatever we type. I just do a lot of spamming. You can see all of that spamming gets sent to output. So maybe this will explain at least a little bit on what you can do with tables. This video is not, it doesn't go that in depth unless this is actually all you can do with tables, but in part 2 it'll clarify it better. So hopefully this helps you for now, and bye.